Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm here with my February, March favorites. I don't have a lot because I haven't been doing a lot of shopping. I'm so proud of myself. Anyway, let's jump right into it. And I want to start off with skincare. So I've been very interested in Korean skincare. I heard it's like really good. So I walked into Target one day and they had a whole like section dedicated to Korean skincare. I had tried a few things. I was just like, but I locked down three products that I really like. So I'm going to start off with, this is called the Hatamuji Skin Conditioner. So I use this as a toner because most of the, I guess, the instructions and stuff about it is in Korean. So I Googled it and I see most people using it as a toner, so I've been using it as a toner, and I love it because it doesn't dry my skin out. My skin feels very refreshed when I use it, and whatever's left, any type of makeup and stuff that's left on my face, it cleans it up. So and it's a big bottle, and I don't know if because it was at TJ Maxx, all of these products were under $10. So I don't know if it's more expensive outside of TJ Maxx. And then I have purchased their rice serum. I love this as well. It feels so hydrating. The only thing that I don't like serums that has like a dropper. I prefer like a pump because I feel like I always have to really squeeze it and shake it up just for the liquid to get up into the dropper. So it has like this thick consistency. Most of the stuff on the bottle is in Korean, but the box has said rice serum is good for hydration, fine lines, and I've been using it morning and night because my dark spot serum from Ole Henriksen is finished, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna use it both morning and night. And when I wake up in the morning, my skin feels so hydrated, especially like around my T-zone. And like when I go to wash my face in the morning, I can feel like my skin feels like and sometimes I can sleep crazy, but like, you know, my face still feels very hydrated. And then I purchased the moisturizer. So this is called Teen Again Day Cream. I think, you know, they're trying to say, you know, youthful skin, teen again. I mean, who don't want to look like a teen again? Not the age, but you know, teen again skin. This is so hydrating and so good. So it pops off like this, and I hope when I go back to TJ Maxx I find it. And you press this down. I don't want to waste it. You press this down and the cream comes up on top. So I feel like it's very sanitary as well. And you just scoop up and put it on. And because I have dry skin, it sucks up everything. But initially when you apply it, your skin feels like almost like wet. Just the moisture is just, it's so good. I love this, but I only use this during the day. And what I've been loving again, an oldie but a goodie, is the Clinique Take the Day Off. I mean, I use it as an eye makeup remover, but I think it's eyes, lips. I think you can do eyes, lips, and whatever, eyes, lips. But I hadn't used this. I also picked this up at TJ Maxx. I hadn't used this in a long time because I used to use the one for, I don't remember the name now, but I used to pick it up from CVS all the time. But I remember I used to love Clinique, and this does not irritate my eye because the other one used to irritate my eye, but I kept using it. And I said, why? Let me revisit this. And oh my God, I'm so happy I did. And it gets everything off so quickly. Because even when you wash your face, because every time I do my makeup, I wear a lot of eyeliner, I wear lashes, I have eyelash glue. It just slides off so good, doesn't irritate my eyes. And it's not overwhelmingly oily. Because sometimes when it's too oily, because I know that they have to have oil mixed to get it off, it'll seep in your eye and, you know, you can see blur for a while. This doesn't do anything like that, so I've been loving this so much. All right, let's talk makeup. So I want to talk about this because a lot of these favorites, I'm revisiting products that I haven't revisited because what I keep telling you guys, I'm dead serious about using the makeup I have. Like when, I did that video shop my stash. So now I'm trying to work on Project Pan. Like I'm trying to finish stuff. I read it because my least favorite thing to do are my brows. I never get them right. They never look alike. I struggle with my brows. I still haven't found the OG perfect brow product yet, although I do like the Sephora eye pencil and I like the Got To Be glue. I rediscovered my MAC dip down. Do you guys remember dip down? Oh my gosh. I've been using it now for like 2 weeks and I forgot how good this was. I'm using it on my brows today and I use a short, stiff angle brush and I just run it through my brows and I think it looks great. And although it's like a dry cream, this is how I would describe it. It doesn't leave my brows oily at all. And it just sits nicely. But of course I set my brows down with Got To Be glue before any of this. And I just take the angle brush, fill it in, and then outline it also with the angle brush. And you just need a little bit, goes a long way. I think my brows look really good, if I do say so myself. And I'm like, see, go back and see what you have, because I have so much makeup and I really want to like literally finish a bottle of foundation. I want to hit pan on something and just work through what I have. So I have been loving this. And as far as the eyes, I'm obsessed with this Makeup Forever pencil. It's called Whatever Black. I love it because there's no bleeding. It doesn't leak. It doesn't smudge. It lasts all day. It's so black. I love this. This is like one of my favorite eyeliners I've ever used. I do like the Makeup by Mario. I used to use that a lot. But this one, oh my God, it's just been my favorite. This is all I've been using. And to me, it's been lasting a while because I sharpened this quite a bit and I still have like a lot of it left. And for the eyes, I still love the Makeup by Mario and my Danessa Myricks palette and everything like that. But I've been trying, I mean, I came on here today, I have a complete matte eye because I use those two palettes. But I've been trying to incorporate shimmer again on my lids and I've been loving it. I didn't put shimmer today because I have to go to my son's school later and I don't want to put shimmer eyes. Long story. So I have rediscovered this Pat McGrath palette. I think this was the bronze something palette, right? But I know it's the Sublime number 5 palette. I think the something bronze. And I've been obsessed with these two shades right here. The first two and this beautiful bronze shade right here. And you know, when you haven't used something, because it's been over a year since I had used any of her palettes, because I'm just obsessed with like a matte eye doing something quick. It just reminds you of how amazing her shadows are. I think she has it locked. I love the Natasha Denona shadows and all that stuff as well. But her shadows are hands down the best. Nobody does shimmers and satins and stuff like she does. Oh my God, the pops on the eye. So, and because I've been back into shimmers, I've started revisiting. I have like a whole drawer of these potted shadows. I used the Tarte Park Avenue Princess in my last video where I did shop my stash. This beautiful bronze gold shade. I have a whole drawer of just these. So I started revisiting them and it's so easy. So I'll just do the matte in the outer and then I'll just swipe with one of these pots. It's very easy. So the 3 I've been reaching for, it's that one. This Marc Jacobs one. This Marc Jacobs one is called Sequins. And I'd forgotten how beautiful these are. It has like the cover. I know you guys own these. So pretty. Look at that. Beautiful rosy gold shade with like sparkle. These are so nice and so easy. You know, you just swipe it on. So that, and I've been loving also the Hourglass. Who remembers these? And I'm saying, why don't I use these potted shadows. This is Scattered Light, the foil from Hourglass. My fingernail accidentally dented, but you see how much is left in here? Because I purchased this and I probably used it a couple times and I left it, and I have to stop doing that. We all have to stop doing that because I feel like we're wasting a lot of money, because we all spend an outrageous amount of money on makeup, and I'm really trying to cut back. It's not like I'm going to stop buying makeup. I will, but I'm going to be very, very, very selective in what I purchase, because I have so much, and I have so much stuff that I can actually use. So these potted shadows has again become my favorites. I also have those Natasha Denona ones, the cream ones. I have to like bring all of those out, like amazing. All right, so let's talk about face products, especially foundations. I've been obsessed with stick foundations. It's just been my thing because of the creaminess, how emollient it is, because I have dry skin, I love the way it hydrates my skin. So the three I've been obsessed with that I've just been in constant rotation are the two Makeup Forever HD foundations and the Fenty Beauty. I've been obsessed with these. So I have a light and a dark in the Makeup Forever. I have Y505 and Y535. I'm wearing this today. So I usually put the lighter shade Y505 in the center of my face, and then the outer I put Y535, and I just love these. And I love how creamy it makes like my chin area, my forehead. I've just been obsessed with these, and these are not new. But I recently purchased Y535 because I've always owned Y505, and it was just sitting in my drawer. I took it out and I've just been obsessed. And of course I've been obsessed with the Fenty. I think I have this in 410, 420, something like that. This Eavesdrop stick. Now I notice ABH is coming out with something similar. It's packaged differently. Yeah, I didn't block trend mood. And it's like in a square, but it's like a skin tint, but this type of formula. Well, I'm not even gonna pay attention to it. All right, so continue on with like the cream products. Lastly, I'm still obsessed with my Makeup Forever. Now I have this in Harmony too. Remember I was saying to you guys, I love this palette, but there was always a but, and I said I wish they would come out with a darker version, because this is the version I have, and this is the darkest shade, which I'm assuming they put for a contour shade. It's not dark enough. Lo and behold, I'm scrolling on Instagram and I follow Makeup Forever. They're one of my favorite brands. And what did I see? Harmony 3 is coming out. Doesn't this look gorgeous? Now, you can see how deeper the shades are, because look at that contour shade, see? And these are supposed to be highlighted blushes and cream highlighters. This looks so good. So this palette is $88. So Makeup Forever, I think the sale ended yesterday, actually, on the 25th, because I'm filming on the 26th. Yeah, today's the 26th. They had a 25% off, I think, on their entire site. I ran over there. I saw it, but it says coming soon. So I'm like, you know what? They're slick. They don't want to put this in as part of their sale. So I went on Sephora, and Sephora it's going to be available on the 30th of this month for Rouge exclusively on the 30th. And I think for the public after the 31st. I mean, not the public, for anybody else, it's not Rouge on the 31st. And that's the one thing I know for a fact I am getting, because everything else, because I keep looking at stuff, because I know the sale is coming up. I really don't need anything else. I've been standing on business, and I'm like so proud of myself for standing on business. Like, I haven't shopped at Sephora at all for like a month. And I know that sounds short, but for me, that's a big deal, because I'm always on the Sephora app. I'm always looking at stuff. I'm always seeing stuff popping up from Trend Mood. But this I'm going to buy. I'm afraid to wait for the sale though, because I'm thinking when the sale comes up, it's probably going to be sold out, because I really want it. So I'm thinking, should I shop it on the 30th? I'm thinking about it. So I'm definitely getting it. All right, so for concealer, I have been obsessed, of course, with the L'Oreal, the Serum Concealer. I have it in N8. I keep saying I need to go into Ulta to get a lighter shade because this is not as bright as, light as I would like for my under eye area, because as you guys know, I like a bright under eye. This is a beautiful concealer. It does everything it's supposed to do. It's hydrating. It's full coverage to me. You can build it. It just looks amazing under the eye. And although this is just recent, I've been using this for a little over a week. This is already in my favorites. The Pat McGrath Sublime Concealer. I have it in MD Medium Deep 23. I've had this concealer for years, actually, and it's still good. So I'm lucky. I have two of them, actually. I have this, and I think I have Medium Deep 21. I need to look for that one. And my TikTok bestie, my fave on TikTok, she recently purchased it because she had never purchased it, and she compared it to the Hourglass, and I think she's right. I think it's very, very similar to the Hourglass. Even if it's not an exact dupe, it's very similar. But for me, what works for me is that this shade I love because it's golden. It's very warm. Nice, has a nice golden color. Because with the Hourglass, I've always had to have two. I could never find the one shade that would be perfect for me because I have Umber and I have Teak. Umber is more on the red side, more of a, to me, like a corrector, at least for under my eye. It's not as bright. It's not as golden. And Teak to me has too much olive. And I've looked at other shades. Every time I go into Sephora, I used to be swatching to see. I couldn't find a shade that had like the perfect undertone that I would want. So this has the, and I cannot believe I used to think I didn't really care for this concealer. So I'm thinking now to try the foundation again. I hope it's still, I think it's still good. I'm going to bring out the foundation again and try it again because I wasn't a huge fan of the foundation after, you know, I had started with it and I just put it aside. But this is great. So I've been obsessed with this, the L'Oreal. Another concealer I've been obsessed with is this Catrice Under Eye Brightener. Now, I purchased this from Amazon because I had seen somebody on TikTok use it. She was my skin tone. So as it says, it's an under eye brightener. I bought it and I used to just have it sit in the drawer because I have so much crap. So about a month ago or so, I took it out and I decided to use it, and oh my gosh. So I used this today, and then right in the corners under my eye, I used it. It has a very, this is shade, okay, this is 020 Warm Nude. This has a very light, I know maybe my light may be washing it out, but in person has a very, very, very light salmon undertone. So I guess that's why it's to brighten. And sometimes I go in with my finger, clean finger. Sometimes I'll use a little brush, and you barely need, you don't need a lot. And I'll just tap it out like right here just to like brighten. It looks amazing. And a lot of these products, because I have the one from Glossier, that was more like oilier. This one is more on the matte side, but it's not a bad matte because, you know, me and my dry skin. But it's like a demi sort of matte. It's not like an uncomfortable matte. My under eye don't feel dry or anything like that. This is so beautiful. I love this. And it's from Catrice. I've been using it a lot. All right, let's talk powders. Nothing has changed. These are still my two favorites. The Rare Beauty, always an Optimist powder in medium deep. Kimchi powder in suntan. If you're on TikTok, there's always a sale. If you want to try this powder, or if you have a JCPenney's at your mall or whatever, they carry the kimchi. I keep saying I want to try the foundation and the concealer, and they have, I want to try the pressed powder as well. I also want to try their blushes. I heard they're very pigmented, very beautiful. I've seen people use it on TikTok. Wearing it under my eyes today. What else can I say? Beautiful. This is perfect. Also wearing this today. It's not matte. This is not a powder for full coverage or anything like that. This is like a soft focus, not glowy, but hydrating powder. totally obsessed. Now, I rediscovered a bronzer and I cannot put it down. I am wearing it today. Now, remember I was obsessed with getting that YSL bronzer that's only exclusive to Nordstrom. I saw Kaya reviewed it. I am Kaya here on YouTube. She saved me $65 because she had the darkest shade. And to me, it's not dark enough for 65 bucks, at least for me. So I was like, whew. So I felt like I got a reprieve because I was like struggling. Like I was like, I want that bronzer. And I think it was mostly the packaging because it has this nice, their packaging is fantastic. And I think it was just a sexy looking chocolate brown packaging. I know they have powders that I may check out, but I'm not in a hurry. It was the bronzer I was focused on. And when I saw her review, I'm like, thank you. I don't need it. So this is filthy looking because I've had it for a long time. I've rediscovered this Nars bronzer. I don't know if it's pronounced Gienah. Gienah is Gienah. Neither here nor there, but the cover popped off. I've had this for a long time. I've been loving this, and this is on my skin tone. It's a true bronzer. It's not a contour shade. It's a bronzer. Very warm, but I've been putting it like contour and bronzer. So beautiful. And you know, and I said to and of course I have a drawer full of bronzers that I haven't used. So I'm saying to myself, see, I'm worried about a $65 bronzer, which is pretty much maybe the same. It's a bronzer in a different packaging that I love the packaging. This is how we waste and spend money when we have stuff sitting. Let me pull this back from the camera. This has such a beautiful undertone. It's not too warm. It's not too cool. It's right in the center. It just warms up your skin. I loaded it up on my forehead. I love like a nice bronzed forehead. I love this so much. I'm like, see, this was sitting here and it's good. Still smells good. Just that the cover came off, but take your stuff out, revisit your stuff. You're going to save yourself a lot of money. All right, for blushes, I've been into corals and oranges. At least for this month, it's getting a little warmer. So the L'Oreal blush. So I have this in Fearless Coral. So I've been wearing this quite a bit. This is a nice, beautiful shade. It's matte. It has like a little mirror in the back. You can get this at, look how pretty this color is at your, I guess, Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, wherever sells L'Oreal. Look at that shade. It's the perfect spring and summer shade. This is gorgeous, guys. It's drugstore, pigmented, beautiful. It rivals any high-end blush that's on the market right now. I've been obsessed with this. I've been wearing this quite a bit. I wore it this weekend. I love it, love it, love it. You can build it up. You can, barely put it on, but you get a lot of pigment. Very, very pretty. And for orange blush, of course, I'm wearing orange blush today, as you can see. I've been loving the LYS, the blush stick in Courageous. You guys have seen this before. Oh, the gorgeousness, the gorgeousness. And I've rediscovered also my swatches. I should be ashamed of my swatches. My Giorgio Armani, the Neo Nude Blush. Now, the only thing is, the number rubbed off on the back, and I don't remember what it is. I went on the Sephora app to look. I don't see it. So I don't know, did they discontinue the shade? Maybe it's not on Sephora, because I purchased this from Sephora. It's a beautiful orange. So this is the orange I am wearing today. So I'm thinking, because you can't tell, but I'm hitting pan right in the center, and I'm saying to myself, I don't even know the names. So even if I don't see it on Sephora and I go looking for it, what am I looking for? It's so beautiful. It's like a dry, it's cream, but it's like a matte cream. So it's not going to slip and slide. Don't mean to flip you guys off. Beautiful shade. Oh my gosh. Especially if you have deeper skin. I don't know, or maybe the shades that I saw on Sephora, because sometimes you'll see, because they have the little squares, doesn't look as deep, but I don't think any of those shades was it. I went in with my magnifying glass, looking at the back to see if I can see anything, and I can, but those two orange blushes have been in rotation. I've just been putting my Valentino blush over top. I haven't been using any powder like blush over top of it. All right, let's finish up with the lips. And I just have this one, well, yeah, I have this one thing that I've been putting over top of everything. I'm wearing it today. This is the lip gloss from Juvia's Place in Oasis. And I've been obsessed also with my Danessa Myricks, her Color Fix Nudes again. Now, going back into my stuff, I'm like dead serious. I've literally been going through my drawer seeing stuff that I can pull out to use. I always thought I had 4 because I love shade 9s. I have shade 9, shade 8, 4, and 5. And I went through my drawers the other day and I saw I had 2 more. The other one is like really, really dark. So that could have, maybe that's shade 12, but this is shade 10. I don't want to swatch this because it's matte and it's going to be, but this is a beautiful brown, chocolatey, gorgeous shade. I'm actually wearing it today with lip liner. Sorry guys, my camera died. I could have sworn I had it plugged in. It wasn't, so my camera died. I think I was talking about the lip gloss, the Oasis lip gloss from Juvia's Place. So yeah, I've been obsessed with it. I've been putting it over everything and it's not too sticky. I mean, it's not as non-sticky as the Fenty though. I think they have some of the best glosses and matte lip glosses, but it's enough to where it doesn't like irritate me when my hair blows on it. That's why I don't like to wear gloss, because my hair tends to kind of get caught in it. I wear my hair down a lot, but yeah, I've been obsessed with it. All right, guys. So that's the end of this video. Oh, I want to say a special thank you to all my new subscribers. I saw that I got quite a few new subscribers. I appreciate you guys so much. And thank you all for watching. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.